What's going on, Kicks Gang? It's Kicks back with another dope sneaker unboxing, and I've actually been waiting to show you guys this for a couple days, but I did get the Nike React BB, and I also did get the Ultra Boost Bape model in, so I wanted to get the videos out for those first. Like I said in the previous video, I also am getting the green, brown, and black colorway of the Adidas Ultra Boost Bape silhouette. I'm super excited. I'm glad that I'm going to be able to have both of the colorways to the collection. It did cost me a pretty penny, but there's something that I really wanted, so I figured I'd treat myself. Honestly, I've been slowing down with some of the purchases because there really hasn't been a crazy amount of heat coming out, so I figured I'd save a little money, wait until some of the more expensive, more limited sneakers come out and buy a couple of those for the collection. And the Bape models that came out were two sneakers that I wanted really bad. It was definitely hard to spend the $800 I did for the two of them, but hey, like I said, that kind of is part of the game when it comes to collecting sneakers. Anyways, with that aside, we'll go ahead and get right into it. And as you guys can see from the box, we have an Air Jordan 5. Let me go ahead and grab these right out. I'm not going to show you guys the tags and all that stuff. You guys have seen most of that before. I got this particular pair from Kith. Obviously, you guys know that everything that I'm picking up is authentic, but I like to show you guys the receipts and stuff like that. And let me go ahead and grab these out. And bang bang, we have the Air Jordan 5 Laney. Definitely one of my favorite colorways in a long time. I have the Air Jordan 1 Laney, which if you guys haven't seen that, if you guys check the channel, I do have a review for that particular model. I also love the all white version of the OG Laney, so naturally when they came out with the all blue and yellow version, I was super pumped. The hype for these was not really what I had expected them to be, and honestly, I was tracking these way before most people even knew that these were coming out. It might not be the most hype sneaker to release in the last couple months, but as you guys know, not everything is based on hype, and this is something that I like for me, something that I wanted personally in my collection. And honestly, I really love everything about it. I love the 23 hit on the side. I even love that splattered or cement print on the side, which I know a lot of people didn't like. I think it just gives a nice contrast between the blue, the yellow, the white, and the gray. It's just a really nice touch. But anyways, with that, let's go ahead and get into the review. We'll start off with the bottoms like we always do. We've got that clear or blue outsole here on the back and the front, closer to the toe box. We've got the blue Jumpman, and then we have yellow here in the middle of the outsole, and then here around the toe box here on the bottom, wrapping around to a blue midsole. And then of course, you guys know we have the shark teeth here, and then of course, like I said, we've got that cement or speckled print. And then of course, here on the side, you've got the visible air unit, and that's almost done in a milky colorway. I think it would have been kind of dope if they did it with the bright yellow that they used on the rest of the silhouette, but honestly, I think it contrasts kind of nice, and I think if they had also put bright yellow back here, it might have overdone it. I like the way they went with the OG style with the 23 here on the side. That's definitely something I like on the Air Jordan 5 model, and they went with a really nice nubuck all throughout, and it's not cheap material, guys. It's got that really nice booty backstroke motion. It's definitely not a suede. It's definitely a nubuck material, but it is a really premium material and has that nice motion changing suede type material. We've got the blue laces coming all the way to the top. We didn't get any extra laces with this model, but honestly, I don't think it needed it. And if you guys want to get like an extra pair of white laces or black laces for these, you guys can always go to ropelacesupply.com. And then underneath the laces, we have that clear mesh, and then the clear mesh there on the side. Flipping around to the back, we do have the Jumpman, not the Nike Air. But honestly, with the OG hit with the 23, I really don't mind that on the 5s. Coming around to the front side, we've got a tongue that's kind of wrapped in yellow, and then we've got that really nice metallic silver 3M hit on the tongue as well. Looking down to the lace lock, back, obviously, we have a clear holder with the blue lace lock and the yellow Jumpman on that as well. And then looking at the interior, we've got that really nice plush yellow interior. It's going to be really soft. It's going to prevent those fuzzies from kind of catching along the sock liner, and it's just going to be a whole lot more comfortable. It is kind of tough to see on the inside of the sneaker. Let me see if I can pull the tongue back a little bit. It's kind of got a bit of that racing theme. Of course, you guys can see we've got the blue 23 and then we've got the yellow and blue stripes on the inside. So actually, I'm going to go back on my words a bit. They did actually give us some extra laces, the yellow laces, and honestly, I think that would be better than the white or the black that I had mentioned. I think the blue looks really good on these, but I think I might do blue on one side and yellow on the other. Definitely glad that they did add those. That's funny. I had already looked at these, but I forgot they added the extra pair and they were just tucked really far down into the shoe. Of course, looking at the insole again on the right side, it's the same exact thing. So we have the monochromatic look once again, meaning the right shoe looks like the left. And I'm just super excited to have this in the collection. The Laney models are definitely some of my favorites, especially since that's kind of like the root of where Michael Jordan came from. For those of you guys that don't know, Laney High School is where Michael Jordan played in high school and where Michael Jordan basically started off and came from. From there, he went to the University of North Carolina and then on into the NBA. But some of his real prime years at a young age were at Laney High School, and I really love when they do the Laney inspired silhouettes. And honestly, I love my ones, my threes, and my fours, but the Jordan 5 is definitely up there. It's got to be in the top 5 as far as Jordans when it comes to my favorite silhouettes. And like I said, the suede or the nubuck material on this is really, really premium. I hope you guys can see that on camera. It's got that really, really nice booty backstroke motion all over from top to bottom. Yeah, you guys can see it real good there on the side. But anyways, super, super dope. Glad to have it in the collection. As you guys can see, it does taper to dark blue on the higher part of the midsole here in the back. And let me go ahead and give you guys a couple more close-up views. Again, like I said, really nice blue nubuck, clear cages on the side, yellow shark teeth, which pops really nice. And then we've got that really nice cement, and I think it contrasts perfectly. There's been several 5s to come out since 2008. The Parises, the Internationals, there's been a whole bunch of other colorways. We even got the Grapes or the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air colorway, which is definitely one of my favorites. But I gotta say, this one is probably my favorite right after the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's. Super, super dope colorway. I really love the way they mixed all the colors together. And as always, I'm super pumped to have it in the collection. And like I always say, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. It's Heat Kicks. I'm out.